Ooh, peelable plastic. Oh. Stop that. Hello and welcome to Tweed's Garage, where in this video I'm doing some short videos. I'm going to call them Tweed's short thing, or no, Tweed short, or a quickie with Tweed. Haven't quite made up my mind yet, but what I'm going to do is sometimes I'm doing things around a workshop that aren't related to anything, but you might be interested in, or if I've sort of purchased something from Marketplace, we can see whether it's a sort of a, you know, a winner or a loser, or if I buy new tools that, you know, sort of don't sort of create a huge amount of content. I'll do these short little videos. The reason is because work's really busy at the moment, and I don't get a lot of workshop time, and I'll get even less time to make and edit videos. So I'm still going to do the long ones, still going to do all the subjects we're covering, like the Bantam, the Riley, what else we got? Oh, the Jap Special, and all the others. They'll be covered. But when I don't have a lot of downtime, I'll do these little short videos. So yeah, also on stuff like, you know, gadgets that I've bought, you know, family heirlooms, anything like that. Okay, so this one is a new tool for the workshop. It's an ultrasonic cleaner. I thought you might be interested if you're thinking of buying one. No affiliation with anything. I bought this one by myself with my own money. I've been looking at them for a long time, you know, looked at second-hand ones on Marketplace, thought I'd buy one, and in the end I sort of bought a new one, you know, because you got warranty with it. Bought it through Amazon so that if I didn't like it I could send it back. Yeah, so here it is. Let's go and have a look. It's in the garage. So this is it, SWAREY ultrasonic cleaner. It's a 21 litre cleaner. Yeah, quite big, but I kept looking at one to purchase. Didn't know whether to get a smaller one that didn't take up so much room, but in the end I went for this one, because as you'll see, you can get quite big things in it, and you can get a bank of carburetors. They do a carburetor cleaning one, but it's not, I don't think it's as deep, and it's not as high. So I thought this was the best option. You know, you got a bit more disadvantage. You got a bit more liquid to warm up, so you got the cost of that. But you can put more in it. So yeah, as long as you plan ahead, you can sort of get more stuff in it. So let's have a look around it. So as with a lot of the larger ones, it comes with a outlet pipe to drain the liquid. Power connection and a power switch on the back. Comes with its own power lead, and this one comes with a nice set of lifting handles on it as well. Makes it easy to move around the bench. And if we take the lid off, because size matters, let's have a little measure. So 30 centimetres, just under 50 centimetres, or 19.5 inches long. And then the basket depth, we're up to the liquid level, is 16 centimetres or 6 inches. Comes with a basket. Just put your equipment in, and also it's got a little drain strainer on the outlet to stop any debris getting caught in your valve. So this is fitted with your touch button control, with your temperature settings, timer settings, heating, degassing, and then two types of washing programs, turbo or sweep. So this is the SWAREY SS22, so yeah, 22 litres, 480 watts of ultrasonic power, and 600 watt heating on it. Prices do vary on ultrasonic cleaners. One of the price differentials is the capacity, the amount of water that it contains, the size of it, which is logical. Another thing that varies the price is whether it's got manual controls or touch button controls like this. The touch button ones tend to have more functions than the ones with just the heater controls and the timer controls on. And another big thing that affects the cost is the amount of transducers that they have on them. So you could get a similar size one to this that would be, you know, cheaper, and from the outset you couldn't see any difference, but some of them have 6 transducers. This one has 8, and that's something you need to look into. It's difficult to find on some of them. You have to go into the specs and have a good old look, see how many transducers they have. But yeah, the more transducers the better. It, you know, creates more ultrasonic waves in the cleaning fluid to help you with the cleaning functions. Okay, so on the control fronts here we've got plus and minus to set your temperature when it's heating. You've got your time, so adjust your time here and here. So we can set the heating on because we'll be warming it up when we're cleaning the items that we put in there. Another function that you don't get on some of the cheaper ones is a degas, and what that does is in liquids you get oxygen bubbles, and this knocks out the bubbles, because those bubbles decrease the power of the ultrasonic bubbles going through the liquid. So you've got degas function. Turn it on in a minute just to knock out the bubbles before we start, but it gets quite noisy, so yeah, I'll put that on in a minute. And then we've got the 2 cleaning functions. We've got a sweep function or a turbo function. Not quite sure what the differences are because it doesn't say in the instructions. The instructions are totally different, but it's just basically the way that the transducers respond to each other, and you know, creating different wave patterns within the liquid. Okay, and how's ultrasonic cleaner work? Well, you've got these transponders that sort of transmit high frequency sound through the liquid, and that creates millions and millions of tiny micro bubbles, really small bubbles, and then they fly around within the liquid, and then as they hit your components or hit the dirt within the components, they explode, and it's this sort of bursting of those bubbles creates the scrubbing action that creates your cleaning effect within your ultrasonic cleaner. So what we're going to try and clean up is one of the crankcase halves, the alternator cover, drain plug, and filler tube for the gearbox. And if we can fit it in, we might drop this cylinder head in just to give it a clean, see how it comes up. And the advantage of the 21 litre one is I thought I was going to have to take the engine studs out, but this case fits in there perfectly. Right, let's fill it up. So I'm going to fill it with water and a bit of the old Screwfix heavy duty degreaser, and maybe a little blob of fairy liquid. There we go, put the items in. And we'll set it going for a while, and then we'll check. We might need to turn things over. There we go, that fits in. Lid on, plug in, turn on. Ready to set up. So let's kick it off and see how it goes. So we'll do the degas first, send it off for a bit. Right, with the de-gassing done, let's send it on its way. Okay, join us a little while later. I've been going a few hours, but not just done one casing, done both casings, side case. What else have we got in here? Oh, it's getting warm now. It does take a long time to warm up, I will say that. Yeah. So we've done the other alternator surround, clutch push rod support, and then what I have been doing, dropped it in a few times, is the cylinder head. And as you can see, it's nearly cleaned up the carbon brown deposits on the top of the cylinder head there, and then it's cleaned in between all the finning around the bottom fin, and then it's cleaned in amongst all the other fins as well. I did have to take it out a few times and just, you know, run a spiky object down just to break up some of the hard grease caked areas, because what it doesn't do, if you've got large blobs of grease, it won't really touch it, it will leave it there. So you need to sort of make sure you degrease it first before you start cleaning it, otherwise you're just wasting your time. But yeah, it's brought that up really well. And yeah, cylinder is a bit difficult to clean. So I'm just going to rinse these off like the others, like these cases. Just gave them a liberal coat of WD-40 once they come out, just to put some oil back in the surface, because the surface is very matte. Obviously all the oils have been driven out of the aluminium surface. So I'll go and do that. So there you go, that's my new ultrasonic cleaner, and as you can see, the results are pretty good. Really pleased with it. There's also a carburetor there, because as it got up to temperature, you know, 20 litres of water, it takes quite a lot of heating. As I got it up to temperature, I decided to whip the carburetor off the little K10P Suzuki, because the last time I started it, it wasn't idling very well, so I thought I'd give that a clean out. So I took that apart, bunged that in there, made a little basket just to put the jets and stuff in so they didn't fall down into the bottom, and that cleaned that up really well. So yeah, really pleased with the results. And as you know, I don't like cleaning things. I find it aeroplane. Helicopter. As I was saying, as you know, I don't like cleaning things. It's not my favourite hobby. Cleaning and polishing, can't be doing with it. So anything that makes life easier has got to be a bonus. So yeah, if you're thinking of buying one, I'd say go for it. And you know, yeah, stop prevaricating, get yourself one. It'll save you a lot of elbow grease, and you know, because it's sort of automatic, or you can time it, you can chuck the stuff in there, go and do something else, you know, and come back a couple of hours later and it's all nice and clean. If you're worried about space, because they do take up space, that is the only thing. As you know, space is a premium to me as well as it is to you out there. They're really light, there's not a lot of weight to them. A stainless steel case, a bit of electronic gubbins in the bottom of them, a bit of pipe work, that's it. So when you're not using them, you can stick them on top of a cupboard or a shelf or under the bench, out of the way, and you know, just sort of pull them out when you need them, sort of thing. So there you go, ultrasonic cleaner. Little short videos. I'll do some more of these if I haven't got time to do long ones for you, just to give you something to watch. Yeah, if you like the video, give us a little like and subscribe as usual, you know, tapping the little doodah Tweed's Garage icon down there, and we'll see you in another video. All right, cheerio. Right, what else can we clean, Jenkins? How about your underpants? Tweed shorts, or tweed shorts things, or a quickie with tweed. Builders. You know, if you like them.
Esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente con una pasión.